By the same Act of Parliament, the exportation of all kinds of timber and lumber, the most natural produce of these new colonies, is greatly encumbered and uselessly embarrassed, and the shipping it to any part of Europe except Great Britain prohibited. This must greatly affect the linen manufactory in Ireland, as that kingdom used to receive great quantities of flax seed from America. Many cargoes, being made of that and of barrel staves, were sent thither every year. But as the staves can no longer be exported thither, the ships carrying only flaxseed casks, without the staves which used to be intermixed among them, must lose 1/2 of their freight, which will prevent their continuing this trade, to the great injury of Ireland and of the plantations. And what advantage is to accrue to Great Britain by it must be told by those who can perceive the utility of this measure. Enlarging the power and jurisdiction of the courts of vice-admiralty in the colonies is another part of the same act, greatly and justly complained of. Courts of admiralty have long been established in most of the colonies, whose authority were circumscribed within moderate territorial jurisdictions, and these courts have always done the business necessary to be brought before. Such courts have always done the manner it ought to be done and in a way only moderately expensive to the subjects, and if seizures were made or information exhibited without reason or contrary to law, the informer or seizer was left to the justice of the common law, there to pay for his folly or suffer for temerity. But now this course is quite altered, and a custom-house officer may make a seizure in Georgia of goods ever so legally imported, and carry the trial to Halifax at 1,500 miles distance, and thither the owner must follow him to defend his property, and when he comes there, quite beyond the circle of his friends, acquaintance, and correspondence, among total strangers, he must give bond and must find sureties to be bound with him in a large sum before he shall be admitted to claim his own goods. When this is complied with, he hath a trial and his goods acquitted. If the judge can be prevailed on, which it is very well known may too easily be done, to certify there was only probable cause for making the seizure, the unhappy owner shall not maintain any action against the illegal seizer for damages or obtain any other satisfaction, but he may return to Georgia quite ruined and undone in conformity to an Act of Parliament. Such unbounded encouragement and protection given to informers must call to everyone's remembrance Tacitus' account of the miserable condition of the Romans in the reign of Tiberius their emperor, who let loose and encouraged the informers of that age. Surely if the colonies had been fully heard before this has been done, the liberties and properties of the Americans would not have been so much disregarded.